Welcome back, guys. Kibla Ahmed out here. I'm joined with Gilman in. Is it Foshan?
Foshan, G-Man out here in Foshan, China. Yeah, bro. I'm out here in Foshan. It's like a 4-hour bus. Oh, less than that. Maybe 3.5 hour bus ride from Hong Kong.
Yeah.
This is the birthplace of people like legends like Wong Fei Hong and Yip Man. It's a big kung fu city, bro. It's fucking amazing, bro.
Oh, nice. That's exciting.
I've been geeking out all day. I went to the Wong Fei Hong Museum. Just kind of learning about what he represents, how he learned kung fu and what he done after. Like he was a doctor and whatnot. Like if you know Wong Fei Hong, if you know Once Upon a Time in China, you know Wong Fei Hong. I'm just having a geek out moment, man. It is absolutely epic, man. Unfortunately, the Yip Man part was closed. I couldn't see that, which is unfortunate. But we all know Yip Man from Bruce Lee's master, basically, and then the Donnie Yen movies, Wing Chun. But Wong Fei Hong, man, he's almost like he's a superhero out here, you know.
Yeah.
He's like Batman out here. It's crazy, but I'm telling you. And he holds a record for the most times he's been played in a movie.
Yeah.
Like in China since I think it was 1964.
Wow.
They've been playing Wong Fei Hong characters, and he's been played in over 100 movies.
Nice.
In China. The most famous one we know of is obviously Once
Jet
Upon a Time in China when Jet Li plays him. Yeah.
That's right.
And the museum here is awesome, and they got the Jet Li outfits that he wore in the movies. So
nice.
I'm geeking out here, bro. I'm loving it, man. I mean, this is like, it's a proper kung fu city because you walk around and I see loads of things just related to kung fu. You don't really see that in Hong Kong.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? You kind of maybe stereotype and put it in your head that it should be like loads of kung fu. You don't really see that shit. But here you see loads of it, man. And you see loads of statues of people in forms and whatnot. It's fucking wicked, bro.
Oh,
and then tomorrow I'm going to a place called Bruce Lee Paradise, which is like I think it's a Bruce Lee museum and stuff like that. It's got one of the biggest Bruce Lee statues in the world there.
Oh, man.
So it's a mission to get there. I don't know why it's so far. It's a damn mission to get there, but hopefully I'm going to get my ass out there and got to experience it, man. This will be my final trip before I head to Singapore. So I had to get this trip in. And bro, if I didn't do this and I left Hong Kong, that would be the one thing I regretted, not coming out to Foshan. So,
no, glad you did, man. Glad you did. It looks nice from the pictures, so I was excited. That one with the statue in your it's sick. No, that's really good, man. Sounds good. Sounds good.
Yeah, man. How's things?
Yeah, things are cool, man. Just waiting for baby to come. Trying to get this house sorted. On other words, still waiting for Comic-Con to happen end of October. I get to meet Frank Miller, so I can't wait to share that with you guys as well. What else, man? There's been a lot. Big shout outs to the Geekers still for doing the Geeky Shirts 2018. It's been quite fun. My Instagram's got fun again. Like, I really felt like I was forced to post on there, but now I've got something creative to put up there as well.
Nice.
Conquered one of my fears last week. Got to speak in front of 700 people. I was hosting my brother-in-law's wedding, so that was something interesting. I didn't realize
700 people. Goddamn, that's a lot of people at the wedding.
I was sort of shaky at the beginning, man. I was like Samuel Jackson in a National Lampoon's Loaded Weapon. On the mic, just freaking out.
Like public speaking, man.
Yeah, it's hard. And like, when you got the cameraman saying, "Can you repeat that? Can you repeat that?" And I'm like, "Dude, you're making it sound fake now. I'm trying to make this fun wedding." But other than that, what else has been happening? You know what? Let's start off with the Captain Marvel trailer that came out this week. Ah man, Brie Larson, Samuel Jackson, it's the Skrull, isn't it? No, the Skrull. No.
The Skrull, yeah.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
It is the Skrull, isn't it?
God damn! Now you made me thinking. Let me Google it.
Anyway, guys, if you've already seen the reactions on YouTube. What are you doing?
I'm trying to Google it.
Oh. Was you speaking to your phone or something?
No, go on. Yeah.
Alright, yeah, so basically...
isn't it the Kree?
The Kree, that's it. The Kree, that's right, the Kree. Okay, so the trailer came out last week. Gilman and Ash has done a reaction on the channel, so you guys can go back and watch that. I'll have the links in the description as well, and probably at the end of this podcast as well. Guys, this is podcast number 42, and we always thank you for always joining. I know we just jumped straight in.
Sure, we did jump it.
No, it's alright. It's okay. But Captain Marvel trailer, it didn't give much away. I'm excited. I'm very excited to see it. They showed us the character. They showed us her powers of what she can do. And I was like, oh, moist. They got it really done. And it's based in the 80s as well, which is really cool. It's a bit of a throwback nostalgia feeling as well. And that comes out next year, man. Next year. Was it March? My God, man.
Yeah, I think so.
So I'm hoping, like, I think
You know,
after we look, like, I had a theory that I was speaking to you guys about regarding this movie, because I know that one of the end credit scenes is going to be her getting that pager message and coming back to Earth.
yeah, no, I agree. But you know what, yeah? don't get me wrong, the Marvel hype's been a bit quiet since Ant-Man and Wasp. So it has been like, where the hell Marvel been? And yes, they've come back and I think they steal the show always, right? But it looked awesome. Don't get me wrong, it looked sick. My only issue is I think this is the first Marvel movie that they've put too much emphasis on one character, too much hope in one character. That last scene in Infinity War, after all that madness, he calls Captain Marvel. He's put too much pressure on this character, you know. Because if
Actually,
this
you're
character
right.
is not as if this character is not as powerful as that pager message shows after the end of that fucking madness, then it might be. It's not going to be a flop. But as in, she as a character might be a flop. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Like, out of all this madness in the world, Thanos, the baddest motherfucker who came out after 10 years, and then you page her, she better be the shit. My thing is, you know what, yeah? I personally think that pager should have either gone out to, like, Fantastic Four or something like that, or Adam Warlock. Adam Warlock, I think, would have been the perfect, because he's, in the comics, he's always been the one who's been there to organize the wars against Thanos, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's right.
I theory, obviously, that couldn't happen. But what I'm saying is, it looks awesome. I'm sure it's going to smash it. It's going to be amazing. Young Sam Jackson looks sick.
Yeah.
It's just, I feel that there's too much pressure on this one character. And if she doesn't uphold, or if the movie doesn't uphold, or she as a character, the powers of this character doesn't uphold, I don't know, man. It's going to be like, well, what am I expecting for Avengers 4? Is she really going to be able to stop Thanos? Fuck no.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
No, interesting. No, you're right. It looks moist. I mean, it looks moist. I'm not going to say much from there. I'll leave it on that note, and then we're just going to wait and see more. There's more to come.
Sorry. Don't get me wrong. I think Marvel can 100% pull it off because they've done it with Thanos. Don't forget, bro. 10 years of waiting for this dude, and they smashed him, right? So I'm sure they could do a great job with Captain Marvel. But you know, so I'm not giving it a negative thing. I'm just that's my theory on it. But I still love it, man. I still look fucking awesome.
No,
you
of
saw
course.
Ronin in there, young Agent Coulson.
Yeah.
It's gonna be sick. It's gonna be sick. And Sam's got both of his eyes, so it'll be interesting to see how he loses that one eye.
Yeah, that's true.
There'll be so much involved.
Oh no, there's going to be loads more involved. So
yeah.
Let's see where that goes. I don't know if you saw Daredevil season 3 trailers, man. They're getting me moist. They are getting me moist, bro. Like, and it looks like he's going back to the original costume as well.
Is it?
Have you seen the second trailer?
I saw something. My phone was basically, it wasn't showing it properly. But you mean the black costume?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe it could be a flashback or something.
Could be, but it looks like he's going to go back to the old suit because the other one got destroyed in Defenders. We've waited quite a while for this as well, so they've gone through a major, they've gone through a lot, and like I'm not sure how this one looks like. It's going to be very dark-sided, man, very like darker than the first two, because he's talking about fucking some madness in that last trailer when I saw it, man. Talking about the darkness, let the darkness take over, and the devil will win.
Maybe it could be something deep, man. You know what? Something interesting I heard. I don't know if you watched Fat Man Beyond now. That's what Kevin Hart and
Mark Bernard. Yeah, they've changed
shows.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, they had to change. Well, they didn't have to, but they decided to change Fat Man Beyond. I don't know if you saw the first episode of it. They were talking about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and how that split off from Daredevil. Did you know that?
Yep.
So I had no idea, bro.
So basically, the ooze that went in his eye, the chemicals. They went into a drain,
Yeah.
and that's where the turtles were, where they fell off. Yeah.
That's freaking crazy. I had no idea. That's amazing.
Yeah.
So wait, was Turtles a Marvel thing then?
No. This is just something that just created. Like it's not official. It's just something that people have just connected.
That's kind of sick. Anyway, I mean, I just wanted to throw that out there because I thought I got moist when he was talking about that. But yeah, I mean, listen, bro, Daredevil's been the best show out of all of them. Season 2 was amazing because they had the Punisher in it.
Yep.
And yeah, I mean, I'm watching Iron Fist, but I'm not paying attention to it.
Yeah.
The rest of them are kind of so, but yeah, bro, Daredevil's gonna be sick. I don't see no. I've got no worries that this program won't be good. And who's the character again? What's the actor's name? Chris,
Charlie Cox.
No, Chris.
Charlie Cox.
Charlie Cox. Brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant, man. I hope they bring him into the movie universe, man, because he'll really fit in. I reckon out of all of them, he'll fit in wicked.
No, you're right. You're very true. Very true. Well, we'll see what happens there. But on other news, so Todd Phillips, director of the new movie coming out soon of The Joker, Joaquin Phoenix, images have come out.
You see it? That trailer bit thing, or whatever, the new makeup thing. Oh my god, that was sick. Like the music, I don't know what your thoughts are, but I freaking loved it.
Yeah.
Like just the music, the facial expressions, the smile, the makeup, bro. Oh my god, I was like, oh yes, like this is gonna be something. Like I don't mean to be bad on Joe Little, but like I don't know, man. I don't think he was the right actor, maybe for that job.
Well, I mean, listen, man, they were giving it a new twist, and I think it it was more of a glorified, jazzed up Joker. So, you know what? I still think he did a great job. But this is gonna be like dark and sinister, man. This is gonna be,
It looks twisted.
It looks twisted. But my problem is with this, is they've given him an identity, bro.
Yeah, I know.
They gave him a name. They gave him a name, bro.
What's his name now?
Something Affleck or something like that. I can't remember.
Holy shit. Okay, I didn't know that. We discussed this before. Joker doesn't need a freaking identity. His presence alone is all that's needed. But, I mean, like, just by seeing what I saw and the music that they played behind it, I was like, wow.
Moist.
This looks epic. And for the first time ever, well, not ever, I mean, it's only been...
Hold up, G-Man.
Like,
You got rewind 5 seconds. It crashed for a bit.
Wait, that froze up, yeah?
Yeah, for the first time ever, you said?
Yeah, for the first time ever, I saw that, and I was like, you know what? I'm not really... like, Heath Ledger's Joker, like, would always be the most epicest thing, but I was like, I didn't think about it. For a second, I didn't think about that. I didn't try to compare automatically. I was just like, wow, that new Joker is going to be sick.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? There was no comparison in my head for that moment of Heath Ledger's Joker, and I thought, okay, I think they got me, man. But let's see. That was just the beginning, man. We'll see what they do.
No, that's right. Bro, we got a year and a bit to wait anyway, so that was all test footage anyway that he's putting up. So he's just getting people hyped up and gassed up. So let's see how it goes. And I'm excited, though. I think Joaquin Phoenix is an amazing actor.
What's up?
I thought Idris hurt himself. He's alright. Little nephew turned 1 as well. That was another exciting part as well of the news.
Awesome, yeah.
Time goes by so quick, and watching this little man grow, man, is a bundle of joy, trust.
Man, can't wait to come back home next year and see him, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Next year, much, I think, man. I think it's the longest time I'll be away from home, you know. I always try to aim to get back every 6 months, but because of the move to Singapore, this is going to be like a 9-month wait, man.
No, it's alright. It's alright.
I hope to be back home for March. Get back for my birthday again.
Bro, hold up, man.
But anyway,
let me see if he's okay. I'll be right back.
Alright.
Let me just check.
Go check. I'll just still talk about the Joker. But yeah, I don't know what your guys' thoughts are, but I've been seeing reactions. And I'm seeing myself on the mirror. I've been seeing reactions online, and people are just geeking out, freaking out about it. I think it looks awesome. Like I said, I didn't really think about Heath Ledger's Joker when I saw this, and I think that made an impact. for me on what I think on how this will be. That it's hard not to compare because Heath Ledger done such a good job, and we spoke about this before. But for a moment, if he didn't make me compare, then I feel like, all right, cool. Then you might have me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. We'll see what they do with this movie anyway, man.
Sorry, I'm back.
Right?
Yeah, he's okay. He's just being naughty. They're trying to bathe him at the moment. All right, cool. What was you saying, bro?
No, I was just talking about, for the moment, just talking about the Joker still. Like, the fact that I didn't compare him, I think that's a good sign.
Yeah, no, that's a good thing, and I think a lot of us felt like that at the time, that we weren't comparing.
Yeah.
Let's see what else was there.
The,
Loki.
Did you see, oh yeah, go on.
So, sorry, what was you gonna say?
No, it's exactly that's what it was. You said Loki, yeah?
Yeah, the Disney streaming Loki and Scarlet Witch getting their own spin-off series or something like that.
Yeah. What do you think, man? What do you think about that?
It depends, bro. Budget-wise, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, if they still use the same characters, which they have to, the same actors and whatnot, which they have to, then I think that'd be pretty good. Well, I mean, it's interesting what they're gonna. Scarlet Witch is interesting. They picked her.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say.
And maybe with Loki, what they could do is give us the backstory between Thor and Avengers 1, where he meets Thanos, he gets what's it called, man? His scepter.
The scepter, yeah.
He gets scepter. Because he had an Infinity Stone in there the whole time.
Yeah.
And I was always wondering if Thanos was looking for the Infinity Stones, why the hell would he give one to Loki to end up losing it? You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, valid point.
And that's the one, obviously, that was in the Vision's head. So, that could be an interesting storyline, and I'd be very much interested to see that.
No, same here, definitely. The Scarlet Witch one, though, they'll probably go back, but it'll be about her before she became Scarlet Witch, because she's not a mutant. It's quite difficult.
Yeah, because she wasn't born with it, right?
Exactly.
So, maybe they could do it, though. Now they got the rights, you never know.
Yeah, boy, Kevin Feige taking over the X-Men franchise.
Ooh, that's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, obviously he has to take over. The guy's a visionary, man.
Yeah. So I'll be interested to see where they go with that. They greenlit the Eternals as well, Marvel Eternals. Can't remember the director's name who's going to do that. That's another Marvel Universe movie as well, comic franchise as well. So.
Who's that? Sorry, man. I can't.
It's a bunch of mutants and stuff like that. So special gifted people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Definitely.
Forward to for that.
Yeah, definitely. The other thing was Disney Stream.
Go
on.
I was gonna say, did you get the DC streaming thing?
No, it's not out in the UK yet. That comes out later on. So all the TV programs, Teen Titans and stuff like that will come out on that streaming service in the States first, but UK will get a bit later.
Yeah. It's because I get Batman Beyond, they were geeking out about it, man.
Yeah.
Like Kevin is loving it.
It's got everything on there: books, TVs, movies. Why not? So it's something. Once it comes to the UK, I'll definitely download it, see what it's like. I think is with digital comics though. Like I genuinely still like having a book in front of me. Like digital. I think when you're on journeys and stuff like that comes good, but when it comes to actually having your moment and chilling out, it's nice to have a book in front of you, man, which is good.
I agree. I'm all about the paper, man. I'm all about the paper. I got my papers here. Yeah. I can't read comics digitally. It has to be by paper for me.
Yeah. It's like the enjoyment of artwork and everything else, isn't it?
Yeah, just that feel of the paper and turning the page and then looking at it and then putting it back in its case and you know what I mean? There's a whole feel about it, man.
Yeah.
And it just feels like I'm away from the internet, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? I'm out of the matrix. I'm in my zone now.
Yeah, of course,
the iPad or whatever, I still think I'm part of you know what I'm saying? I'm a cyborg. You know, do you ever see, like I said, that? Do you ever see the podcast with Elon Musk and Joe Rogan? He's always saying that we're cyborgs. You know, that phone makes us cyborgs because you know, cyborg can just get on the internet in their head and blah blah blah. The only difference is we haven't got it in our head yet. So anyway, the paper keeps me away from being a fucking cyborg. You know what I'm saying?
No, of course.
That's how I feel.
Definitely. I'm just checking through my my Facebook page. Guys, follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. If you type in Kibla Ahmed Art, you'll get to follow my feed. You'll get to see all my artwork. You'll get to see what we've been up to, and I share a lot of geeky pages as well. Our Instagram, you got Gilman187, and you got Kibla Ahmed Art. And follow our journey, guys, because there's a lot happening. I'm gonna be a bit stagnant because once the house has gone through, then I'll be really fixing the house up and stuff. So I'll keep up my best with the content, but I know my brother Gilman and Ash will always look after the channel and give you guys content. But let's see. Was there anything else that happened this week? So you know what? So tomorrow I'm gonna go to my local comic shop. The Krypton's not open. I'm gonna go into the West End. I'm gonna buy issue 1 of Return of Wolverine. So I want to see what's happened. They're bringing him back from the dead. The original Logan is back, so it'd be interesting to see that. I've still got Volume 2 of Logan to read, which is Versus the Punisher, so I haven't read that just yet. And I want to see... hopefully, I was supposed to go to cinema yesterday, man, but due to circumstances, I was in... I didn't get the chance to catch it. I want to watch Predator. I know a lot of people are abusing it. I want to go see it for myself. And hopefully catch some more cinema tomorrow as well. Hopefully I'll go catch Predators tomorrow. I want to see it. I definitely want to see it. Other than that... Sorry?
I literally don't have the time for cinema myself, man. I really went to watch that and Equalizer 2.
Yeah.
I didn't even get to 22 Miles. Was it 22 Miles?
Oh, Mile 22, which I got to see, which is alright, but I have my... what's the word? I have a few words about it.
Yeah, when I didn't get a chance to... I've been so busy myself, but I haven't had a chance to do it. But this is basically my last sort of not chill holiday, but my last sort of vacation away before I got 6 weeks of hard work, moving, paperwork, logistics, so much shit I've got to deal with, man.
Yeah.
It's funny. My landlord's been giving me jokes, so I won't go on about it, but she's been giving me so much jokes. But,
everything alright though?
You know what? It'll get resolved, but the jokes that she gives me is ridiculous. Some people are hilarious. Like,
yeah.
It's just I don't know how to. I don't want to say nothing on here, but I'm just saying, like, it's funny how people react in certain ways to make themselves look like they're the one going through the problems or the change side. I don't know, man. People are funny, but anyway, yeah. No, I haven't had a chance, man. I'm trying to go cinema tomorrow, Monday when I get back to Hong Kong. But anyway, if I don't, I'll probably have to catch these movies on the DVDs.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Bro, I think that's about it, man. I've got nothing else on my list. Nothing else major has happened. Guys, I'm gonna actually start promoting it now because I want you guys to connect with us, and that's the main thing. It's about connecting with us. I have got so much stuff to give away, guys, but I think us trying to do it on a weekly basis is quite tough. I'm gonna build up to it. And if you guys are watching all the way through, like, I can't thank you enough for supporting the channel, because the channel is growing slowly, and I love the fact that I'm getting requests. So recently I'm going to start my retro trailer reactions. I'm going to be bringing them in slowly, but I want to be able to give back to you guys as well. So I've got 10 giveaways, but I'm going to give it to you on our 50th podcast. So I'm going to do a massive giveaway for 10 people around the world. I don't care where you are, I'll send that stuff out to you. But we're going to do it on the 50th podcast. This is number 42. So keep listening as you are at the moment. But yeah, definitely. Other than that, bro, I've got to cut this one short. But always good to catch up with you, bro. It looks moist over there. Send us some more images. And yeah, man, have a good weekend, man. You guys as well. Have a wonderful week. Keep positive. I know I've been my live videos on Instagram. I might as well do this now. It was regarding mental health. We all suffer it in different formats. I do not believe anybody that doesn't say they don't suffer some sort of anxiety, stress, or problems they're going through in their lives and don't know how to talk about it. And lucky enough, I have a beautiful wife that works in that type of field and really expresses herself, which has helped me express myself and push myself a bit further. But there are people that are not lucky enough to have somebody there, so that you're not alone. whether it's a friend, somebody you trust, or there's phone lines and websites that you can go to get. I wouldn't say you could get advice and opinions. It's up at the end of the day. It's up to you what you do. And my thing is, mental health is not based on one day. When they say, "Oh, it's a mental awareness day," I fucking hate that. It is every day. So you're not alone. People know. I know. If I've got the time and you want to say something, people message me all the time, and it's been quite positive. I've got a massive positive reaction from it, and I love the fact that I can share, some of my shit to, if I can help somebody, if I can help one person, that's I'm grateful for that. It's a blessing. But I want to encourage guys and girls that go through all sorts of shit to really just talk it out. You cannot, you could say, Instagram and social media makes everybody's life looks fucking amazing. It's not. People are going through shit on a daily motherfucking basis. So my thing is that, yes, you could scroll through pages of people having the time of their fucking lives, but to be honest, deep down, it's not real, guys. We only put up moments that we wanna, like my Instagram or my Facebook are memories from my lifetime. My favorite moments from my lifetime. I do not moan on there like I used to back in the days, like say bad things. The same thing on Twitter. I maybe make one or two complaints, but most of it has to be positive, and most of it has to be something I look back at. So every time I look at and time hop on my Facebook, I'm like, oh man, I remember this day, I remember that day, and I use it for that. It's reference to move forward to say, that was amazing. Let's keep making more things amazing. So everybody's going to have different reasons for why they do it. Some people do it for marketing, to make friends, socializing. But guys, be careful, because internet bullying is another thing as well. So yeah, mental awareness every day. That's my message, and I'll always put that message across. I've had friends that suffered it and didn't know how to express themselves, and I want to be able to say I'm there. But yeah, that's my main thing, G, man.
No, awesome, bro. Awesome. Support that, man. Happy, and I agree with you all the way, man. It's funny that what you just said, because again, I'm going back to Elon Musk again. I don't know. I've been geeking out about that podcast because it's very interesting. But he said the exact same thing what you just said, which is quite amazing, in the sense that you see Instagram, you see Facebook and whatnot. People are posting up pictures, making themselves look pretty on these apps, because the apps have these whatever
filters and shit. Yeah.
Smiling and happy, but deep down inside, or on in reality, not all these people are happy. Not all these people are pretty as they look. It's definitely the social media that's giving them a perception that's fake.
Yeah.
So what you said is perfect, man. Just talk to someone.
Talk to someone.
And sometimes it's crazy. It's easier to talk to a stranger than it is like a loved one. You know what I mean? Because you might have these things about a loved one might judge me, or they might think this, blah, 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 blah. Sometimes it's easier to just open up to a stranger and say, hey, I need to talk. Something's going on in my life, blah, 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 blah. So I agree, man. Reach out to us if you want to talk. You know, the other day, my Instagram, what you said is true. I on my stories, I like to do my daily life, my daily motivational things that I do. So in the morning, I wake up at 5 a.m. I like to take a picture of the time and put an inspirational quote, and then just a little clip of me training and blah, 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 and then my training sessions throughout the day. The other day, someone reached out, bro. Someone I met a long time ago in Germany, and he goes, bro, you've inspired me, man. You're always on it. Every day you're waking up at 5, you put your inspirational quote down, you're up training, then you train again at lunchtime, you're just on it, and it just inspired him as well. And I was like, man, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Like, just for him to say that, I was like, wow, that's kind of amazing, man. And other people reached out as well. And I could only imagine what someone like The Rock feels like, for example, because he inspires millions and millions of people every day. And I'm inspired by him. That's why I started doing it, because I never used to post none of that shit, do my training. But I figured, you know what, if I post me waking up at 5 a.m. with a quote, going training, it just, eventually people pick up on it, and they're like, man, you're fucking on it every single day. Like, what's your secret? Or tell me something, or you inspired me to do something. I'm like, it's fucking amazing, man. So, I say, like, speak to someone, man. Like, get inspired, man. Find someone.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's the main thing. That's why I put my quotes up as well. Is because, like, yes, we have our daily struggles. We can get through the day, and we've got loved ones that care about us. You are not alone. Nobody's ever alone. Yeah, it's just you're perceptive of how it is, basically. And don't feed off that shit on the internet, because that doesn't really help. So, nobody's gonna post bad shit. That's the honest truth, and that's the main thing. So people keep good things up on there to keep themselves positive. So that's another thing. But most people are genuinely quite sad. Sorry, bro. I just got.
Yeah, and the internet's again. Remember, we spoke about this. The internet is a doorway to talk shit as well. So people will talk shit on the internet as well. And this one of the main skills of one of the main skills you're gonna learn about being on the internet as well, if you are on the internet, is learning how to ignore that bullshit.
Yeah,
you know what
exactly.
I'm saying? Like, say 100 people are watching this podcast or listen to us. Man, 2 of them or something, for example, 10 out of 100, right, which is only 10%, are the ones that's going to say some shit. Now, it's our job to learn not to fucking concentrate on that 10%. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
10 people compared to 90 is a big difference. However, our brain will automatically focus on the 10 people that have spoken shit rather than the 90 people who haven't said anything. And that's another form of training, man. Internet has to come with that sort of training of ignore the bullshit, because you know they're bullshit.
No,
it's
that's
less
right.
than 10%, no matter. So if you are on social media and all that sort of stuff, and I don't know, people are bullying you or they're saying shit, just remember they're less than 10%
exactly
of whoever's seeing your stuff. So learn how to just ignore that bullshit.
Exactly.
Don't let that affect your life negatively. But yeah, man, I mean, mental health, I agree, man. We all go through our shit, man. And I'm lucky to have you and the family and whatnot to speak to, phone call away or whatever. But that's what helps, man. Just say, yo, kids, I feel a bit stressed today. And you're like, what's up? Blah, blah, blah happened, blah, 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 blah. It just feels good to just...
No, you got to air it, man. You can't hold that in, or it's a time bomb ticking, isn't it? And that's the worst way. That's the worst way. All right, then, bro. Listen, I got to run. Wife has texted me. But massive thank you for joining us from Foshan. Ah, man, in China. Moist. Yeah, guys, keep posted. We've got loads more coming out. We've got trailer reactions. We've got the podcast. Keep following, guys. And I've got giveaways for you guys. Because I got giveaways on Instagram. I gave away 5. Guys, massive thank you. Thank you for your interaction. Thank you for the likes, dislikes, and comments. You guys are absolutely amazing. And I'll catch you guys up soon. G-Man, I'll catch you up soon, bro. Peace. One love.